Hi guys, Kate from Studio Rubix here to take you through a workout in your lounge if possible, just using things like a couch. We need a couple of props, so 1 can of food, so roughly around 400 grams, not too heavy. If you've got a dumbbell at home, you can probably move up to about 1 kilo, maybe 2 kilos at a push. And then all I've got here is some cups. So anything that you can stack, or if you don't have anything you could stack, it could just be 3 little items. So we'll be using those later in our core block. So we're just going to get started with a little bit of a warm-up, just sort of starting to move on the spot. So not getting out too much of a heart rate going in this session, but more of a strength focus. And then we're just going to lift up one knee and pull it into the chest. So just getting a little bit of mobility through the hips, through the bum. Quite sore from my workout yesterday, so that's quite a nice surprise. Okay, so another couple here. I'm just going to move into a little jog on the spot just to get the legs moving, the ankles moving, nothing too strenuous. I'll be moving from like front facing, side facing to give different views of the exercises, and let's just drop into a few squats. Finish off this warm up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, a couple of rotations here. So just twisting, rotating through the spine. Try and be nice and light and loose with the upper body. Get a little bit of swinging motion happening. And twist through the feet as well. So rotate onto the toes. Another 3, 2, and 1. Okay, finishing off with some big arm circles. Feel all the clunks, grunts and groans go with those shoulders, and back we go. And a little bit of heat going, and finish up there. Okay, so we have got about 6 exercises using some form of couch or seat or stool. Just excuse any mess in the background for children, I don't really care. Bigger things to fry. So we're going to start off with a squat. I'm going to try and get my bum right down to that couch and stand up. Okay, so depending how low your couch is, might determine your challenge. You can get those arms moving. We're going high reps for this workout. We're going to go for about another 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. We're going to try some single leg squats. So these might be pretty tough for you. Might have to use your hands. So we're going to come down if you need to, drop to the couch, and then try to push up. Try and keep balance. So down and up. And if you can, otherwise, we're going to try and come up to a single leg. Okay. We're going for about 15 to 20. These should really start to kick in after that first round of squats. Ignore me if I start to go a bit off balance. So trying to keep that weight through the heel. Other leg lifted, so working that hip flexor. Use your little upper body a bit to give you a bit of momentum at the top. I'm going to go for 5 more. 4, 3. Use your hands if you need to. 2, or go to just double legs. And 1. Shake those legs out. Other side. So I'm going to get pretty, I said I wasn't going to get too puffed on this, but I think I am. Combination of working hard and talking. So high reps, working on our endurance for the muscle to keep repetitively working over and over again, rather than doing lower reps, which is more strength based. Getting this muscle in these legs, in this bum, firing over and over and over again. Makes those walks up stairs in Bledisloe Park and places like that easier. Okay, last 5 for me. That's it, keep pushing. 2 and 1. I shake those legs out. I'm going to be going legs on legs. So we're going to go into a split stance my foot, you can see I'm on bare feet, but it's quite comfortable. Rest on the back of the couch. One leg out front, you might need to hop forward a bit. If you need something for balance, use another chair. I'm going to come into a lunge. So that foot there is just, you'll figure it out, so it feels nice and comfortable. Coming into that lunge. I'm just going to spin side on. Get lunging on that one leg. Try and get nice and deep and push out of that heel of the foot. If you can, try and squeeze his back bum as well. Pilates cue there. Okay, on my last 5. As I said, high reps, so we should feel a decent amount of burn. And last one, good work. Nice quick transition onto the other leg. See how deep you can go. And trying to keep this knee tracking out over second to little toe. We're not trying to let that come in through that centre line, which would be inside of that big toe. Okay, I'm going to go for another 5. I hope if you're counting, you're trying to keep it slightly even. I'm going to go a bit of strength. I'm going to use fatigue as my marker. Last one. And shake those legs out. Whew. Feeling it. Okay. Last one here for the lower body is a hip raise. So I'm going to position myself on the side of the couch. Bum will hover off. I'm going to lower the bum down and lift it up. Lower the bum and lift it. If that's not comfy, rest your back against the couch and do the same. And now my bum is touching the ground quite easily, so I lose a bit of that range of motion. So I might just shorten it up and work that top range. So you're either on those elbows, or I actually find a bit more comfier having my mid back and working a smaller range. So I'm starting to burn through my legs and my bum a bit faster. Okay, we'll go for 3, 2, and we're going to hold this one up here, and we're going to pulse, small little pulses. Just stay with me. It's 5 down. That's 10. Keep breathing. 15. Last one, and down. Nice work. Quick little stretch off there. Just cross one leg over the top and come down into that little bit of a stretch. I don't want to lose momentum with my breathing, so just a small stretch here and coming back up into tricep dip. So I'm going to work the smaller muscle group first. Set yourself up, hands on the edge of the couch. Trying to get those elbows tucked back, nice and wide through the chest, so try not to hunch down here. And coming into that tricep dip. Make this harder. Start to walk those feet out, extending through those legs. We've got quite high reps, remember? So you might just do a few at each level and then walk them back. Keep working. I'll go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, press ups. So taking a bit of a wider stance on that couch, quite a soft landing. So it's more of an incline press. Oh, that couch is stained. Okay, squeeze the bum, tummy on, and into the presses. Okay, I'm halfway. Trying to aim for 20, so if you need to, you can come down onto your knees. If you're already on the knees, you can have a breather. 2, and 1. Okay, roll out those wrists if you need to. It's certainly a little bit harder on my wrists than I thought. Soft couch. Feet are going to come up on top of the couch. The more the leg is on the couch, the easier it will be. The less leg, harder. I'm going to just come up into a plank. So reduce that base of support if you need it. Need to or want the extra challenge. I'm just going to have a look at the time. Aim for another 10 seconds. And our last exercise is we're going to finish off with mountains. If you can, please stay up. If you can't, come down onto the floor and have a go at mountains on the floor. Okay, I'm in here for 20. Belly button to spine. Press high out of the heels of the hands so you push up that upper back. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, last one, 20. Nice work, well done. Roll out those wrists. Whew. A little bit of a side stretch there and a bit of recovery. Grab a drink if you need one. I certainly feel like I'm working pretty hard. Might be the fact I've got all the doors and windows shut so I can minimize the outside noise, usually my children or the neighbor's dog or the wind. Okay, we've got one more round of that. So we know what's coming. We know there's a fair bit of burn going to go on in those legs. So set up for that squat and coming down, sitting to stand. Just join in when you want. If you want to just do 10 reps, go to 10 and rest until the next exercise. Otherwise, stay with me as we try to work towards 20s. Only doing 2 rounds, okay? It's a short workout. Not warm up. Okay, I think I'm going to my last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Like I say, my counting's going to suck because I'm too busy talking. Okay, 20 single legs. A lot harder, so if you need to, you can always push your heel down as well. Takes a little bit of weight off, but mainly that weight will be into my left glute right now. I'll start to lose steam as my muscle gets to that endurance point where it just starts to peter out. And I'm going to have to work really hard to get my bum off that couch. Who's counting for me? I don't know. 5, 4, 3, go try and stay good form. 2, last one, push up and relax. Good work. Gets me pretty puffed. Okay, swapping those legs. My right's actually my weaker side, so I have to work a lot harder to try and balance. So you might find hands out in front, hands to the side, hands to the hips, wherever feels comfy. Try and keep good form. Remember, if this is too hard, stay with 2 heels down. Just keep squatting or plant that other foot on the ground but a little bit further away from you so you can take maybe 20% of the weight through the other leg. Okay, last 6. 5, 4, ooh, I started to kick in. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, lunges. Let's take a moment. Whew. Give me a moment. Okay, foot on the edge of the couch. Coming down for 20. Go at your own speed. Pick a target. Try and squeeze that back bum. It's 10 down. Get nice and deep. Back leg's starting to kick in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. Always got the option to go down onto the ground here. Elevating that leg certainly intensifies it. Hopefully you're all Pilates goers, so you know what it's like to have that leg elevated, working on that balance. Certainly doesn't compare to reformer. It's still effective. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, belly button to spine, 2, and 1. Oh, I'm glad I've only set 2 rounds for this because my legs are humming. Okay, into our hip raise. Get set up, either back or onto your elbows. If you find this too easy, you've got to lay a bit of weight on there. You've got a child handy and sit on your hips. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You know, extend those arms out. Keep the knees pointing out over the toes. Okay, I'm just going to shorten my range a bit. Not pulses, but just shortening it. 5, 4, 3. Keep squeezing those glutes to thrust those hips up 2. And we're holding at the top now. We're pulsing for 20. Quads might take over, so try and really start to activate through those glutes. Lift, squeeze. Don't let that $100 note drop out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, how are we doing? I hope my camera is set up right so I don't have to repeat this workout. Okay, tricep dips. I'm going to go slide on for this round. Okay, set up for the dip. Keep your bum nice and close to the couch. Taking my legs out a bit longer. That's my 10. I'm taking out nice and long. You can always creep them back in, but give it a go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice work into our push-ups. 20 here. So be on your knees if you need to. Hop to your toes for a couple. Might not get as deep, that's all right. Okay, 13, 14. I'm going to go for another 5. See what you can do. Toes, push to it. 3, 2, my chest is burning, and 1. Nice work onto our last exercise, a plank hold and mountain climbers. So get set in that plank. We're holding this for 20. You can check out how dirty my carpet is. Okay, we're here for 10. Keep working, draw that belly button to spine, squeeze through the bum. Okay, have a breather if you need to here. Come up onto those toes, in for the mountains. Remember, you've got the floor option for this, so you can always step down onto the floor and come into the mountains down there. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Awesome work. I lied, we're not quite done. We're done with the couches and we've got a little bit more core to finish off with, and this is where our can comes in handy and our little objects or stackable things. Okay, I'm just trying to think of the best angle to show you this. I'm going to have a rest from my tummy on my erectus because we're just doing all those planks. Get you to set up on your side. We're going to come into a side plank. We need our can. So option 1, stack that elbow underneath the shoulder and we come up here. So we have our knees stacked and we're going to feed that can, reach underneath, bring it back up just to the height of the ceiling. Don't reach back over that way. So reaching down, back up. Make it slightly harder. Take that leg lifted. We'll start to work through the hips. Make it harder again. Slightly different. Lift up on both. And we're here for just one round. But it's a long round, okay? So we're going to be doing about 20 each side. Anytime you need to, you just drop down. And over the next few weeks, you might find that you start to advance into this movement. If you're getting any pain here, stop doing the rotation of the arm. Just see if you can hold the side plank for the total time. And I've lost count. I'm going to go for about another 6 because I'm starting to really feel it. 5. Keep lifting those ribs. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And down. On to the other side. Okay. Stack those feet or stack the knees. A slight angle there. Hope I'm still in the screen. Okay. Rolling up. At the top here, try and squeeze those shoulder blades together. I need a good burn down through my mid-back, my scapulars. The bonus because it's my weak spots. Years of baby carrying, baby feeding. Gives me tight, but also a bit of weak upper back. Nice, just do what you can here. If you need to change positions, change it up. I'm getting a bit sweaty, my feet are slipping. Right, I think I'm 6 to go. I'm starting to feel that familiar burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a half 1. Oh, well done guys, it was awesome. Okay, now comes in for our little stackable things. Yuck, children's hair on the floor. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to go into our elbows for a plank. You can stay on your knees for this and position your objects or your cups to one side. Trying to keep the hip bones nice and flat so we're not trying to rock through the hips. We're going to take a cup and stack them. If it's just objects, just take them to one side. Okay, you got the drift of this, so keep on working. I'm going to pop to my toes, work a little bit harder. You might go up to toes, down onto knees. We're going to just do 2 more efforts. Last effort for me. Yeah. And down. Awesome work. Last exercise for this core block is rolling onto your back. We all should know our tabletop position. I think every single trainer has used this exercise in some way or form. We want our back nice and flat, so I don't want to be able to push my hand under my back. Even just that movement, I don't know if you see my stomach change. So relaxed here, but you know, soft in the tummy. Draw that belly button down now, feel some contraction, some hardness of the abs. I can feel that brace position. We're just holding that for a starter. And then we also may know the exercise where we extend one leg and bring it back. We do this in Pilates quite a lot with our hands in loops, for example. But often what people do is they draw that other knee in as they extend one long, which makes it slightly easier, also takes off the abs. So if you have a cup, if you don't worry about it, you might have a piece of paper or something you could balance. we're going to balance one of those cups on our knees. With the other leg, we're going to slide it out for those extensions, bring it back. We're going to do 10 each side to finish. This is our last core effort. I'm already shaking. Okay, I think that's 5. So just lower as low as what you want to. Keep it challenging, but keep it safe. My back shouldn't feel any pain. Mine's feeling like it's working. I'm having to really contract hard through my tummy, keep my hips rolled under, my back flat. I'm going to exhale as we go long. I think I've done my 10, I'll do one more. And swapping that over. Nice work. So I lift my hips up, release off a little bit, bring my knees in, hug them off, and swap the side. Kind of helps if you've got bony knees, something to kind of balance in there. Let me figure it out. I did this with paper cups. Man, it was hard. Okay. All right, going along with my other leg. Just for 10. 9. Try and relax through the collarbones. 8. 7. 6. 5. You'll hear me breathing. Focused breath helps me to contract and know what I'm doing. 4. 3. 2. And last one. And nice work, everybody. Bring those knees in for a quick little hug and release. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that workout. I certainly found that pretty challenging. I think in 25 minutes, I feel like I got a really good workout. So a couple of little stretches. I'm really tight through the hips, so don't laugh at me when I try to show you this stretch. But basically, if you want to link cross one leg in front of you, bring this other leg up. Try and get that heel on top of that thigh. As I say, don't laugh at me. That knee is not meant to be pointing towards the ceiling. That's called tight runner's hip, or from birth, bit of hip dysplasia, and had to be in braces for like months and months as a baby, and I don't think they quite did a good job because I can't sit cross-legged. Anyway, I try still. I'm getting a decent stretch into my hips. You might find that that leg's nice and flat. You might want to lean forward. You might want to take a tricep pose as well and link those hands in behind you as you do that stretch and cross it over. So although you might not be able to do something that well, keep persevering with it. It's how we get better. So a little secret is I'm trying to learn how to do a handstand. It scares me to bejesus, to be honest. I don't really like being upside down, but I'm trying each day to get a little bit better. So hopefully at the end of the month, end of the lockdown, I'll be able to maybe attempt one. Okay, and last little stretch. We're going to use the couch for the stretch. My knees like to have a pillow underneath the grounded knee. So getting that knee nice and close to the back of the couch and just resting that foot up there, and then bringing this other leg up into that position there. So I'm getting a strong stretch down my quad. If I want a little bit more, just take that knee back a little bit and then take that hand up. So it's called the couch stretch. Really good at opening up through the hip flexors down into the quad. You might feel a little bit through the knee, especially if you're a little bit tight down through those quads. You don't have to have that arm up, it's pretty intense. So hope you've got something good planned for the rest of the day. Go and join Toby and the 4 kids down at the park. They have taken the snow sled, and there's a really grassy hill down there that hopefully they're getting a bit of traction and having a bit of fun, because it has been a long time. We went into lockdown about a week earlier than everyone else, so it's been 4 weeks, I think, coming up this week. It's been long anyway, but there's been some really positives for it. Certainly made us focus on our children, on ourselves, on trying to get systems in place for work and supporting our business and our team, and supporting you guys, our clients, who basically make this possible for us and give us the enjoyment and the motivation we need to get up and get into workspace. Okay, it's done enough stretching. Awesome work, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Watch it again, do it again, get your partner, get your hubby, get your wife, get your kids, and yeah,